Yo, what it do? Hey, we know you just saw that fresh new intro. Wasn't that shit sick? Well, we couldn't agree more, guys.
Right, we just collaborated with our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes to help create an intro that would take our podcast to the next level. Do you need help with your video editing and content creation to help elevate your business to the next level? Well, Sun City Vibes has you covered without a doubt.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Whether it's a logo reveal, a music video, drone footage, or even t-shirt printing, guys, hit up Sun City Vibes for quality work and affordable price. Shit, Omar even made us a sick-ass hat. Look at this.
It's a fresh-ass hat.
Fresh.
Shit's fresh.
Fresh.
So yeah, guys, go help support those that support us and hit up our boy Omar and tell him Chris and Misa sent you from the podcast and help support a local El Paso business today. Let's go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. As always, co-host of the podcast, Mr. Misa fucking L is here today.
Sir! What it do?
In the producer chair, our boy Joe with the shitty Dodgers hat is back. Just yell, Joe. Just say what's up.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
And also, guys, for episode number 99, we're here to catch some vibes with our boy Mazo Vibe, Mr. John and Jonathan. Say what's up to the podcast, guys.
What up, man? What's up?
Get closer to
How you
it.
guys doing?
Yeah,
I'm excited to be here.
Don't be shy, dude.
the first thing I told him, dude, get this close.
I know.
My bad. I didn't listen to the instructions at the beginning.
No, you're good, dude. So, yeah, hell yeah, guys. Episode number 99, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. It's a beautiful day. We're going to talk to you guys about what you guys got going on with your DJ. I guess, what is it? A DJ partnership? We'll get into that. We'll talk some trending and local topics. We got a good podcast for you. We got some roasted fish chips, which sound fucking terrible, but we're going to fucking try those later. But yeah, guys, so for the people that might not know who you are, Mazo Vibe, go ahead and briefly tell us a little bit about you guys yourselves real fast.
Cool. Yo, go ahead, man. Take it.
Sounds good. So my name is John Rivas, born and raised in El Paso. Currently the sales director for the Marketing Hunters, and I'm one half of the Mazo Vibe. You want to go for it, brother?
Yeah, brother. So my name's Jonathan Sanchez. I'm the other half of the Mazo Vibe. I'm a programmer for time and attendance systems. It's from a company in Denver, but I work from home. And that's me right here.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
They sound like really important people. Bro.
Give them a round of applause. Hell yeah, guys. Well, thank you guys for being here today. We really do appreciate you guys driving all the way from fucking Fabens or Horizon, or far as
Bro,
fuck.
we're far out there.
Yeah, bro. It took you guys like
two horses, a bus, and a fucking cab.
right just to get here, dude. It was fucking wild. So before we get into it, guys, make sure you're following us on Facebook, liking us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel. And before we kick off any podcast, we have a tradition here. It's called the cracking of the celebratory beer. And it sounds a little like this. Ah, there you go. Oh, all right, guys. Cheers to everyone. You felt that one, right? You fucking feel that shit in your soul, dude.
Damn.
Cheers to everybody. Joe, Blue, Misa, Mr. John, and Jonathan. Thank you guys for being here today. I'm going to indulge.
God bless Blue.
God damn, dude.
Oh, Blue, how
That
do you
shit
do
is
it,
cold.
bro? Where do you get this ice, Blue, for real?
It's the coldest ice in El Paso. So let's get into this, guys. John, I know you. We worked at Downtown Spaces for a little bit. We'll get into this little story that we have about going to a networking event in the middle of the summer and your boy dripping sweat all over the place. So we'll get into that right now. But tell me like a little bit about how like this Mazo Vibe, how this started. Like how did you guys end up like reaching out to each other to be like a duo as a DJ?
Well, crazy story, brother, is that we're actually known each other for a long time. So I think we've been friends probably since like middle school. I would say middle school.
Fifth grade.
Yeah, fifth grade.
We were
so-
first opponents in our like school basketball team. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. So that's
Sounds
kind
a
of how
little
we
familiar,
met.
huh, Blue?
That kind of knew each other from there, brother. And then as we started getting older, we were both in music. And my uncle at that time was a DJ. And he used to do a lot of family parties. And like at the family parties, when he would leave or maybe like if he wanted to go have a good time, he would put me there. And I would start learning. And then I found out that his dad was a DJ. And he was starting to do the same thing.
Yeah, my dad would do it at this ballroom called I think Castle Ballroom. But he did it for 15 years. So since I was a kid, I would go up. He do the quinceañeras and like.
So your dad and your uncle will do it?
Correct.
Yeah,
Is your uncle named Johnny Cage? Because you both have, like John. It's like they all have
Dope
John.
homie. That's a dope homie.
Bro, why does every DJ's name have to be John? I
don't know.
Or Jonathan? Or Johnny?
Well, they need a name for the J part, right? Like
Right.
DJ.
Yeah, I guess.
So
But
what's the D
still-
part?
Dan, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know where we're going there.
I don't know,
but
yeah.
So you guys both grew up in like a similar background, right? You
Yep.
guys were exposed to music at a young age, whether it was by someone in your family. And that's kind of cool because, like, I can only imagine, like, some fucking Mexican quinceañera. Your uncle's like, hey, I'm going to go take 2 shots and maybe a hit of the joint, and you're going to man the boards. And I could just see, like, this guy playing Suavemente, like, over and over and over again.
Were you there?
know what I mean?
Were you there?
Well, I've been to, like, that many Mexican, like,
And
parties.
John
like,
over
you
here
know
to be
what I mean?
playing La Chona. Hell yeah.
Pretty much, man. But you know, the dopest thing about all that, bro, is that like we got a really diverse music taste, man.
Right.
So like right now that we're doing everything we're doing, like it's cool because we're able to drop in a lot of like, I guess curveballs, right?
Right.
And that maybe are classic to us and stuff. So I think that's one thing that came from doing it at such a young age is that we got exposed to La Chona and a lot
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
stuff.
A lot of different music and shit. And actually, Joe actually just saw you guys, what, like a few weeks ago?
19.
Nice.
Break the Elder.
So what was that? How was that show? What was that show about?
That show was actually pretty freaking awesome. It was a cult life event, and our boy Chad, he decided to do kind of like 2007 to 2015 music only. So it was a bunch of classics, and he gave us a chance to DJ as our old alias. Remember?
So you got
The Mazo Boys.
The Mazo Boys. So that was like the first, because I know, John, you told me about this briefly, that you guys had like started doing this a while back, and then you guys took like a break or like a hiatus kind of, and then you came back as a Mazo Vibe, right?
Correct.
So like
100%.
tell us a little bit about that. How did like that start, and then why did that ultimately not work out at the first time around?
So I guess for the Mazo Boys, the way that started around, brother, was we're already DJing, kind of getting, we're getting paid, man. That's our way of making money. Honestly, that was our hustle. And then from there, we started, some girl gave us a CD of just a bunch of EDM tracks, bro, like old school EDM tracks. I would say it was like Crookers, Bloody Beetroots, a lot of that stuff. It was like 2009 time frame, right?
Yeah, around like
Damn.
2008.
Yeah,
It was a
2009.
while.
That was a
Damn,
good
high
time
school, bro,
in life,
yeah.
dude. 2008, 2009.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
time in life.
Yeah, man. Like you remember that song like Floating and all that type of stuff, Warp, right?
Well, what was that? That super fucking
Everyone knows that.
that super famous Bloody Beetroots one. That whoop whoop.
Warp, bro. Yeah, Warp.
yeah.
Still
Yeah,
playing
man.
that shit.
Yeah, dude. That shit, dude. If you guys play that shit right now, I'll take my shirt off, dude. Like,
Chad dropped it that day, yeah.
We didn't drop it. Our homie Chad dropped it. Yeah, our homie Chad.
dude, that shit. Like, that, I remember that song because like everybody was fucking playing that song. So, but yeah, go on. What were you saying? So you guys were doing a show where you guys were like kind of like playing that type of music, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Correct,
exactly.
man. Yeah, man. So from there, we got that CD, kind of started getting into that type of music. And you remember those kids that used to pass out flyers, like
Right.
the rave flyers? Well, we became those people for Socorro High School, but for SMG events. And then from there, we got to DJ once at like a barbecue run. They liked us, the promoters liked us. And from there, kind of just took off, bro. We got our first show, which was, I think it was Felguk, a DJ named Felguk.
That's right, yeah.
And that was the first time that we opened up in front of like a big stage. And bro, the feeling was just insane, you know?
Yeah,
So,
and it's crazy because it went from like a cookout to a show the following week. It was crazy. But our name at the time was J&J DJ.
J&J DJ.
oh, yeah, bro, so creative, huh?
Wow.
So
It
creative.
sounds like those guys would like work on your roof or some shit. I don't know. Like,
Instead of DJ, it's like D double J.
Well, we were young. We were like 14. So when
God
we
damn,
did
you
it-
guys were 14?
Yeah, 14,
Fuck.
man. And I mean, it started there with J&J DJ. We would do family parties, and then we needed a cooler name, obviously.
Right? You guys were like, we're fucking lame over here with this thing.
Yeah, so we decided. Well, I don't even remember how we came up with the Mazo Boys, bro.
I don't know, man.
I
but
mean, I
know
do,
We went through.
But what does Mazo mean?
Mazo,
That has to
it-
mean something because you guys use it.
it does, man.
Like
It does.
John's
but,
big ass smile over here doesn't even say anything.
That's,
He's like, yeah, it means
It
something.
means something, bro. It does. I would say we have two meanings for it, right?
Yeah.
We have two meanings for it. I guess our political meaning is the car, the Maserati car, and
Okay.
then there's I guess our secret meaning behind it of what it really means and how it came about.
Oh,
It's a secret, dude.
It's a secret.
So you
We
guys,
have professional lives now. We can't disclose.
yeah, dude, that's fun.
That if we make it, we'll let you know. But I'm sure that tells you a little.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll get into that secret one day. That'll be for another podcast. But that's cool that you guys like. Well, obviously, since you guys were friends, you guys always had the friendship part. But then you both had that common interest of like, hey, you want to go DJ a party with me? And like, you know, like not all the times, like when I did the podcast, I couldn't find anybody to do the podcast with. And then this fucking bastard stumbled along. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool when you can find somebody that's down to like be dedicated to something.
He asked me, like,
you know
like,
what I
hey,
mean?
$50 to be in my pod, and I was like, all right.
$50.
I'm still waiting for those $50.
I told him to pay me $50 to get out of this bitch. But yeah, dude, that's cool that you guys were able to like have that connection. And then, so you grew up in EP too, right? I'm
I
assuming.
grew up in EP. Yeah, in
Okay.
Socorro, same area. You know.
That's an EP.
Well, Socorro, outskirts of EP, I guess. I always saw it as an EP, you know, because it's not too far into Socorro. It's like
It's right there, right off the
there.
freeway and
exactly,
shit. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So-
dude. So like, what do you guys remember about like one of the very first like when you said that show that you guys played? I forget the DJ you said. I'm not very familiar with like a lot of this music. I know some of like the bigger artists, but like I'm not like Joe over here that knows like all these fucking huge DJs or like even the DJs that are just relevant. So when you guys play and open for like a DJ like that, like what do you guys remember? What's going through your head? Because you said you were just DJing in a backyard at a party, and now you're in like opening it up for a pretty credible DJ. Like,
Yeah.
how does that feel?
It was a crazy feeling, man. It was a crazy feeling. Hands are clammy. Your heartbeat is like off the roof, you know.
Mom spaghetti type shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
I was gonna say cocaine, bro.
yeah, you're up there and you're kind of lost, man. Like you don't know what to press. You're just kind of like, oh man, like we're gonna use this setup, and it's all professional stuff. And actually, at the time, we used our DJ controls because we didn't know how to DJ on like actual CDJs, you know.
Right.
So we had to connect to the mixer with our two controls, and we were super spaced out. He was on that side, I was on this side. We were trying to mix. Remember?
Yeah.
It's funny because we still have a video of that show, and it's funny, man. But yeah, it's nerve wracking to go from your typical party DJ, quinceañera DJ, to playing shows in front of like, or be like the center of attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a fucking crowd looking at you.
Exactly.
You know
At
what I
family
mean?
parties, you don't have your tios aren't gonna listen
Right.
to every
Yeah, they
song
don't
you're
give a
playing.
fuck, dude. They're worried about like who's got the next beer coming.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Man. And
So
over here,
what do you remember about that, John?
Same thing, bro. Because I think I'm naturally pretty introvert. I would say, like as a salesperson, it's a trip because like I think when I'm in sales mode, I get to be a little extrovert. But traditionally, my personality is introvert. And DJing, so I wasn't used to being the center of attention, right? So you go up there and like all eyes are on you. And being in the scene and stuff, like I've seen when music stops. And it's funny because in El Paso, like when that happens, everybody's like, culero, right? And so you're on stage and it's like, fuck, you fucked up, right? So like, luckily that was...
I'd be like in the back, like, that's what I'd be.
That's fucking funny.
That's funny because like you can gauge like how successful your set was if I didn't get culeroed on stage, I did good.
If you hear
know what I
the
mean?
whistles, bro, if you hear the El Paso whistles, that's when you know, bro. Like as soon as we hear those, we know we're having a good set, you know?
That's what's up, dude. So like what? So you guys, how would you describe like the style of music? I guess that you guys like would tend to play unless like somebody tells you like, hey, give me some reggaeton or whatever. But like if it's up to you guys, like what's the type of music that somebody could hear like when they're at your show?
Okay. Well, I would just call it tech house, man. Tech house, a little bit of techno. We don't go too dark, but yeah, I mean, tech house is the
Did you guys ever play
genre.
Taylor Swift?
If we find a good remix, bro. Just kidding.
Damn, Chris. How does that make you feel, Chris?
Dude, I love Taylor Swift, dude. I mean, I can give you a song that I think if you remix hard, that shit, like, have you ever heard Blank Spaces? Bro, that song fucking
No,
slaps.
Chris, I've never heard it.
I could hear that with some nice, like, EDM drums in the back, like, in a nice atmosphere. I could definitely hear it, dude.
Who invited this guy?
But you know what, bro? For the, like, you know how you said you're not really into the music?
Right.
One of the things that I tell a lot of friends when they go see us is because a lot of our homies try to support, but they might not be natural fans of EDM, right? So what I want is I try not to label it as, but I want you to go and be like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was cool.
Right.
Like I had a good time, bro. I danced. Like that's all we're really going for,
Right.
man. You know, we're probably not gonna play music when you see us in those shows. We're not gonna play music that you know more than likely, but we hope that you have a good time.
See,
you know?
and I like it because most of the time you see me on my phone because I'd be like, Siri, who sings this? Like, what song is this?
That's what's up, man. That's
so,
cool.
so you guys are creating literally the Mazo vibe. That's like
Mazo vibe.
that's what you guys are going for.
That's us now
100%.
with this style, just because it's a more. I mean, we're grown up, you know, and it's funny because they would always tell us like when we were the Mazo boys, what are you gonna do when you grow up, man? Like, are you guys gonna keep the name? Like, you guys are gonna be Mazo Man? They always tell us like,
Wow,
we're like,
Mazo Man.
that's not gonna matter. But as we got older, it kind of we're like, let's change it up.
I'm
We're
a
gonna
man
play
now.
something-
We should
yeah.
change this shit.
Yeah, let's change this.
Yeah,
shit.
bro, because we changed it, and then a couple of people were like, "You should have kept it." So for a little while there, we're like, "What do we do?" You know.
Right.
But I think the vibe kind of fits more what
Yeah.
we're doing right now. You know?
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like, okay, like the Backstreet Boys. They never changed their shit. And they fucking
Exactly.
grew up, you
But
know?
they're fun.
That's true.
Okay, but that's a way different fucking thing. Like the Backstreet Boys.
It's a
like-
title. It's a title of their band, bro.
I know,
You
but like, there's the
But, like-
whole scheme of marketing the Backstreet Boys is different than what you're marketing with the traditional DJ.
I don't think so, bro.
Yes, you have a boy band with 5 attractive guys. You're gonna make it as marketable as possible.
You saying they're not attractive?
No, I'm just saying.
What you trying to say?
There's
Chris?
only 2 of them. There's not 5 of them. You know what I mean? If there's 3 other, if we were all attractive, we'd be good. But I mean, me and you need a lot of help, and Blue has no hair, so I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. But anyways, like, so like you guys had mentioned, there was a time where you guys did like a not like a break, but like I guess a break hiatus, if you will.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that. How did that happen? And then like even bigger than that, how do you come back from that? Because like I fucking stopped rapping and I haven't fucking rapped since. I rapped in
Thank God.
2013.
Rapping, bro.
Yeah, dude. I used to
I didn't know this. I didn't know this.
Dude, I could show you fucking songs
Show
that I
us.
did. Fucking, I know this guy's probably never heard of any of them, but
Yeah, I have,
a
bro.
little
The
taste.
first
Give
day
us a
you brought me
little
in.
taste,
If we make a tech house beat, you think he'll rap over it? or what?
So like, well, that's what I was getting to. Like, once I stopped rapping, I stopped fucking rapping. Like, I have not rapped since. I still make beats every once in a while. But like, the hardest thing was like, once I stopped, like, I could not put my mindset, or I could not get in the mindset to like write and rap again, which is like one of the struggles that I had. But like, for you guys, how was it being on that hiatus and then still being able to bounce back and still being willing to pursue like the DJing?
I guess really quick before we go into the hiatus, what happened, bro, was that so it took off. Like it really took off for us, right? Luckily, we had a lot of support from SMG Events. So shout out to SMG Events. They gave us a lot of opportunity, man. So because from there, bro, we started opening up from DJs like Avicii, Afrojack. We did Sun City Music Festival, Neon Desert, bro. Like so we just, you know, we're having fun, bro. We were 20, 21, bro. Like, you know, so
Living the life.
bro, like it was a great time, you know. But straight
That's
up,
when they were becoming men, bro.
Yep. Drinking water at all the shows, not talking to any girls.
learning lessons, bro. So
Learning lessons.
lessons.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's what I call it too, man.
Yeah. It's a good term.
Learning
I
lessons.
like that one.
But I think from playing so much, man, like we kind of started losing the skill in a sense, man. Like we started losing how much like effort we were putting into it, and I think that hurt us towards the end. We were, for me, I had made a couple of mistakes just getting involved too much in the party scene, not law mistakes or anything like that.
Right.
Like just like getting a little too lit before like sets or stuff like that.
Right.
You know, so that type of stuff. You know?
Doesn't happen.
I've learned my
That
lesson.
doesn't happen now. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm way
Bro,
more professional.
I have a story of like when me and my boy Sam, shout out to Sam, still my homie to this day. I used to rap with him. We were called Flight. That was our name. The first go around, we were Fat People. That was our name. There was like 5 of us. And then it turned out it was just me and Sam rapping. So we were like, let's just go do our own thing. So I remember we had a showcase show. We were headlining the show and we had booked 7 other artists to open up for us. And my boy Sam was emceeing the show the whole time. And this was probably one of the shows where we had like the most people that like we've had. And his parents showed up too. And his like now baby mama and all this shit. And so this guy gets so fucked up like before the show, dude. Like we're rapping mid set and he just sits down on the stage and just like like that, dude. And then like he lost it, dude. Like he got so upset with himself, like he broke his phone. Like it was a bad night, dude.
Yeah,
and so like I can relate when you say like drinking too much before a show. Like yeah, dude, that shit happens.
You get lost into
man.
it.
Yeah, dude, that
It's
shit's
really easy,
wild.
bro. It's really easy. I think just because like you're around it every night, you know, and everybody else is doing that, so like it's easy. People are giving you free drinks and stuff.
Right.
So
You're not gonna turn away a free drink. You know what I mean?
Hell no, I'm not.
Yeah, dude. So so that was one of the challenges that you guys like were facing, right?
correct. Yeah, that was definitely one of
Yeah.
them.
And then how long were you guys like on a break for?
It was about, well, like a complete break. I want to say at least 2 years that we
Oh,
didn't even
shit.
touch like
And was
music together. or
And was it
anything
kind of like
CD
bad
days.
between you guys like during that time?
Not at
Was it
all.
something that like was it personal between you two? Or you guys just both decided together that like, you know what, we need to take a break or some shit.
I think life more than anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We just grew
life.
up.
It was crazy. Well, first of all, college kind of made it hard, and then after college, well, we got our jobs. You know, I went out to live in Big Spring. I went into like a correctional officer. I was a correctional officer, and yeah, I mean the distance. It was hard to like set up times where he wasn't busy, where I wasn't busy. That's what messed it up, you know. And
Right.
and then he after that, maybe a few years after that, he was living out in Midland.
Yeah.
So even harder, you know, and we would mix just for fun, you know. He would always show up to the house, and I have everything set up at my house and shit. But yeah, we would just throw it down, and we were actually I kind of have to thank the fucking pandemic, because that's what kind of
Brought you back
Brought it
in.
back,
No,
yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, because it took everything away from everyone.
exactly.
Thank
So-
you, Rona, you bitch.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like you were kind of like figuring out like, well, I have all this time and I really can't do like the things I would normally do. So like, let's,
man.
you know, let's get back into fucking mixing and shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
you were like real fast. You said something interesting. You're a correctional officer.
Yeah.
God damn.
Officer for
Fuck
about a
that,
year.
dude.
Yeah,
How was that? That must have been crazy.
that was crazy. It's a crazy experience.
And you were out like in Big Spring, so like
Big
there was there's a prison over there, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
there's actually 3 prisons out
Jesus
there. different-
Christ, that's
yeah.
where this
And
guy
people say
belongs.
there's nothing out there. Fuck them.
That's all there is, man. That's all there is. Yeah.
So like, how was that? Like, why did you even want to like, because you said you're a programmer now, so I'm like, those are like way on the different ends.
Trying
of
to
the spectrum,
program
yeah.
them inmates to
Try
do
to
better.
program them inmates.
Yeah, man. No, well, I went to school for kinesiology, so I
Okay.
wanted to be a physical therapist. But after college, I was kind of like, well, I need to make money. You know, I have
Right.
car payments and shit. So that's the thing that opened up. And my brother-in-law was actually working over there. So he's like, yeah, you could come stay with me and a group of buddies. So I went out there just to make some money, you know, and I was out there for like a year. After that, I got hired at UTEP at the Technology Support Center, just fixing computers for like the campus, the students, the professors, and stuff like that. And then after that, I got offered the job for programming because, I mean, I learned a couple things at that job. It looked good on my resume. My girlfriend's uncle actually helped me out to get the job that I have now. They sent me to a training session in Detroit for like 2 weeks. I learned the program.
And that was
and
it.
And that's it, man.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
What was the craziest thing you saw while being a correctional officer?
So in the prison, bro, they well, obviously it's an all dude prison, you know. so what the inmates do to kind of like be intimate with themselves, I don't know how to say it. They steal the gloves from the nurse's office,
Okay.
blow them up, fill them up with water,
And they fuck them?
yeah, bro. So sometimes you're doing the fucking.
Hey, Joe, can you write this
Yeah,
one
it's
down?
fucking weird. They're called fifis, bro.
They're called
I was like, what the
fifis?
fuck? So you
Shit.
see them when you're.
I would
doing,
call
like,
them
doing-
Hannahs. Get it? 'Cause it's like a hand. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, that's funny, bro.
Hannah's.
Damn, bro.
I want my girl Hannah.
Have you had one before? You made one?
He may have or he may have not been incarcerated at one time. We're not gonna get into that, but it may or may have happened.
But yeah, that was.
But yeah, dude, that's wild, dude.
You'd find those shits
Fuck that.
everywhere, and it was kind of.
Hey, man, they all become engineers in there, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
dude, you gotta fucking.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
If you're not gonna fucking like
Hey,
figure shit out in life while you're in prison, then you're fucked. Because that's like, you know, you're on your own in there.
hey, it's whether that hand or your cellmate, bro. That's, you know.
Nah, dude, that shit's wild. So, John, with you being involved in like the marketing hunters and sales, like how did that all start? And then what is it that you like about sales, dude? Because I fucking hate sales. Like I really do. Like it's okay, it's good. If you can
Sell me
like,
this pen, bro.
here, write this down. Yeah, like sales is very interesting. Like it's not a very like I don't know. You have to be good at it, obviously, to fucking want to do it. But how did this happen with the marketing hunters and getting into this? Like, give us the background on that a little bit.
You know what, bro? I was looking forward to you asking me this question because I haven't had a chance to talk about a lot of this in my podcast or like in my stuff that I've been doing. So pretty much what I was doing, man, was I was a district manager for AT&T. And I was living in Midland. That's when I was working in Midland. And that whole time, bro, sales, I didn't know what I wanted to do in college, bro. To answer your question, why sales? I was going to college. My advisor at the time told me that I had gotten a bad grade in a class. And pretty much they were like, I got you, bro. They're like, you can't retake the course. Because, you know, as freshmen, you can retake the course. And she was like, that's not an option and all that shit. So I was like, oh, fuck this shit. So then my family at the time was like, go to be law enforcement because I had some family in law enforcement. I didn't want to do that and ended up in sales, bro.
He was like, yeah, fuck that shit too.
Yeah, nah, I was like, I can't see myself being a cop, bro.
Dude, fuck that, dude. I would not want to be a fucking cop.
Got some
Yeah,
cops
bro.
in the house. Just
Dude.
FYI.
Joe's a fake cop.
He's undercover. He's undercover something.
I know, right?
Yeah, dude. But so you said you had family in law enforcement. You decided not going to do that. And
Not gonna
I
do
think you
that.
made the right decision
Yeah.
personally. But yeah, so go on.
So AT&T career took off with them, bro. Became a district manager. Went to Midland, and it's not the place, right? It was kind of hard to hire over there with the oil fields and all that type of stuff happening. So I ended up switching a couple of jobs, bro. And what I wanted to talk about was that at that time I was like, "Fuck it, man. I believe in myself. I got this shit. Like, no matter what the job is, I'm gonna kill it, right?" And there's that saying, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Well, I went to the first job, bro, and it was like, I thought it was a perfect job for me. And it was working with old folks. And I was a salesperson, bro. And one of the jobs I had to do, one of the people unfortunately passed away. And the thing was that they sent two people to come in to pick him up, like the funeral people. And it was two skinny girls, bro. The gentleman that had passed away was 300 pounds. So like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to pick this dude up. And sure enough, bro, sure enough, they come to me and they're like, yo, man, we need your help. Yeah, we need your help. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get out of this. I'm not a salesperson, right? And then that same week, because the pandemic had just happened, someone tried to commit suicide because family couldn't come in, right? So they were just having a bad time with all that stuff. So I was like, I'm out. So that was the first experience, bro. I go to the second one.
Damn.
I go to the second one. I get this same thing, like a district manager, but for electricity sales. And I'm building a team, and we're getting rocking and rolling, bro. I have this 18-year-old kid that's a star, like star salesman, bro, star salesman. And I get a call, bro, and they're like, hey, we need to speak to you. And it was a detective, but the call came from one of my representatives. And I was like, what happened? And they're like, one of your people's suspected for murder. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? And so yeah, sure enough, bro, I ended up losing my star salesperson. I don't know what ended up happening. I don't know what happened. Like I don't know if the dude got
He
convicted or
literally
anything.
killed it.
No sea mamón.
Yeah, he was literally killing it, dude.
Bro,
And then he got charged with murder.
bro, it was an insane
Dude, that's
ride,
fucking
bro.
crazy.
It was an
Crazy,
insane
bro.
ride,
Yeah,
bro. So,
I remember that. This guy told me, I had to Google that. I was like, no way, bro. You got fired.
Right.
You got fired. Bro.
You're lying, bro.
nobody was believing me, bro. Nobody.
Dude, I wouldn't have believed. Well, I don't believe you right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, that's when
But
I was like only in Midland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Midland, West Texas, bro. That's West Texas.
18 years old too.
18 years old, bro.
Fuck, picking up a murder charge. Shit.
So I hope at the end of the day, man, the
Right.
kid is innocent, right? Because he had a bright future.
And he killed it, like Misa said.
Well, dude, from there, that like obviously I was like, yo, man, I got to do something else. Like I was by myself over there, and my homie Ruben, we kind of knew each other, and he was looking for a salesperson, so he connected with me, and he's like, yo, when you move back, I knew I was gonna terminate my lease. He's like, let's try to see what we can do, and sure enough, I got back, man, and it's been a fun ride so far, bro. Thriving your city, everything that we're doing so far. I'm really trying to make a name for the marketing hunters.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. And so, like, when you were living in Midland, you didn't really like it that much? Kind of like nothing to really do?
You know what, man? It's because what sucked was the first year, my territory was really big, bro. My territory was from Artesia, New Mexico, all the way to Snyder, Texas. So it was a long way back and forth. So it was a lot of drive time. Right. And I couldn't really experience a lot. But overall, I liked that first year was kind of chilling, bro. What really sucked was when the pandemic hit. when the pandemic hit, being over there by myself, and then there's nothing to do, all that type of shit. That's when it was like, fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah, dude.
this ain't worth it, you know. And then I was chasing money. One thing that I will say, bro, is like I was chasing money at that time, and then I think I started realizing a lot of like El Paso's potential and like everything that we have going on in here. And that's when I was like, you know what? I think it is time for maybe me to come back, because I was one of those people that I was like, I need to get out of here, you know, like I need to get out of here.
Get out to make money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna grow here. And then once I left, I'm like, realistically, it's on you, man. No matter where you're at, like,
Right.
That's up to you. So it's good to be back in EP.
Yeah, if you want to grow, dude, that's on you. I mean, it's not really like your location. A nice little cheers there. Damn,
Cheers,
cleaning
man.
glass.
That's my best
Okay,
friend
yeah.
right here, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I like them quotes. Hey, Joe, can you write that one down too?
Yeah, dude, that's
I think
cool.
that's a
So,
tattoo right there.
so the marketing honors, what is that more or less? Going just like I kind of know what you guys do, but for the people who may not, what is it that you guys do? What is it that you guys are about?
So we're a branding company that works with service-based industries, and we help them elevate their brand so they can charge higher prices and close deals quicker. So pretty much what we're trying to tell people, man, is like everything's on the internet, right? And if you're a company that's like a roofing company, and I'm looking for that service, I'm going to Google roofing in El Paso. And if you don't have a website, you're already out.
Right.
If your website is shitty, I'm probably going to go with the one that looks a little bit more professional, right? But right now, there's a lot of those boomers and a lot of the older generation that's word of mouth, bro. And don't get me wrong, that's cool. It used to work back in the day, but at some point, that's going to stop.
Right.
And
It's
what's going to
technology,
happen,
yeah.
right? It's technology. And look at what happened with the pandemic. Like a lot of people lost their lead source, what we call our lead source is there's no more. Imagine like if you're a restaurant and nobody can come into your restaurant anymore, how are you going to adapt, right? So that's where marketing, branding, people want to know your name. And then the crazy thing that a lot of people talk about is that the way technology is going, like with Amazon and all that, right? The echoes, you're going to order like, hey, I want a hamburger. And it's going to pick the number one hamburger brand, right?
Not the one that pops up right away.
Exactly. You're not going to ask for
not
Mickey.
the best tasting.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not like you ordering, I want Mickey D's or I want that, right? Like we're going to go the simplest way. So that's where your brand's going to be important, because you want to be the number one in that category, or at least really well known.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. So you're just helping like brand, like companies like be more like, I guess, accessible to people that are looking for them online.
Correct, to
Because
their
that's-
audience.
Right, because that's ultimately like where most of their traffic is going to come from.
Exactly.
Because you said like the word of mouth shit, that shit's still there. But like I remember like back in the day, you would see people like, right, yard work and then their phone number on their fucking car window. You know what I mean? Like people don't do that shit as much because it's less effective. Now, if you need to find somebody who can do yard work for you, you just go ask Google and you fucking pick one of the top 10 places that comes up. You know what I mean?
Well, crazy. A couple of clients that I've talked to, bro, they use Yellow Pages still.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
So like that was a couple that they're
Yellow
like,
Pages is still around?
Yeah, man. Their marketing budget goes to Yellow Pages, and I'm like, I haven't seen a Yellow
Yeah,
Page.
dude. They're like,
book
yeah,
in a while,
we still got ads in the phone book. Like, dude, what the fuck? That shit's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's a long time. That's like, it's crazy to see like the evolution of how like these things change. Like even Craigslist was like short lived.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yellow Pages, Ask Jeeves,
Or like Christmas.
Christmas.
business cards.
Oh,
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
Like, you know, my boss, like at his job, like he's been there for like 30 years. And then every time we're trying to look for somebody to come fix something, he has like this
Like
thing.
a row of business
Like a row of
cards.
business cards.
Rolodex? The Rolodex?
He's like, wait, hold on. Yeah. He's like, yeah, let's see if this guy's still alive. Yeah. Let's call him up.
Yeah, dude. It is crazy to see like the whole fucking transformation of how people seek out information and seek out help and services. So do you guys have any shows coming up recent, or like, I know you have some this weekend. This podcast won't be out till Sunday, so those shows might be, they might have already happened. But do you guys have any shows in the future that people can catch you guys at?
We should, man. We actually have an open book right now. We kind of get booked that week, you know, like the places tell us a week before we play, so we really can't tell you exactly where. But if you guys follow us on Instagram, you guys will like be updated for sure.
And
that's the platform we're most active on.
And this week you guys are performing where at on this weekend?
Yeah, so this weekend we got in Bar City on Friday. We're gonna be there pretty much all night, and then we got the Reagan on Saturday. I think we're playing. We're closing it out 1 to 2 that night. So yeah, hit us up at the Reagan Bar City.
Hell yeah, dude, and plug the Instagram for you guys.
Oh,
like,
well,
where can they find you guys at?
This is on Sunday, huh?
Yeah, this will be out on Sunday, but go ahead and plug the Instagram.
Yeah, follow us at Mazo Vibe. Super easy. At
Yeah,
Mazo
dude.
Vibe.
And you guys, you said mostly IG, but are you guys on like Facebook, Twitter, any of that, or just is it all IG?
No, we're on pretty much everything, but IG is the one that we're most active on.
I'm trying to get back on Twitter, bro, but like I don't know how I used to do it. Where I used to be able to be like at the line waiting for to order, you know?
Right.
Like now I can't do that. So
Now
I'm
you're like, what
do I
the
tweet?
fuck do I put? Yeah, dude.
bro.
I think we don't even have a Twitter page for the podcast because I feel like I wouldn't know how to utilize Twitter as much because it's more like literally
And we're
like
busy, dude. We get busy. You know,
interactive, like, oh, dude, like you said, like in the line at the grocery store and fucking Karen in front of me.
doing adult shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, my shit would be like, just pulled up to work. It's 6:30 in the morning. Like, my life sucks.
Just
I'm
fill up the
tired
tank.
again. You know what I mean?
Just filled up my tank. There goes my life savings.
$57 on a tank of gas, and it was unleaded.
Hey, that's good content, dude. Wow.
All right, so what's one of like the most like you know how there's like the unwritten rules of like baseball and like sports and shit. So like when it comes to DJing, is there like an unwritten rule that like you guys, because obviously like it's you guys might be sharing the stage with other acts and stuff.
Yeah.
So is there like a fucking like unwritten rule that it's like this is the one rule that has to be respected?
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Playbook, bro. A whole playbook.
You guys got a whole fucking handbook on unwritten rules?
There is, bro. You'd be surprised.
DJ etiquette, bro.
Yeah.
DJ etiquette is
No,
a
bro,
thing.
bro, straight up, dude. And crazy thing. So funny story.
DJ etiquette.
This
Just
is not the
happened this
DJ
weekend, bro.
we
Yeah.
did. This is not the DJ we wanted to learn this lesson with, right? But when we opened up for Avicii,
That's funny.
we're the first DJs, and one of the rules is you can't play harder than the main DJ. Especially if you're opening up for one of the main guys, like someone out of town, like you got to respect the fact that he's the headliner, right?
Right.
So you can't be that good.
Well, you can't. Yeah, exactly.
you
Like you
gotta-
got to be respectful. You got to do it in a way that you're playing good music, but you're not taking him like it's like you're taking him up through a journey, right?
Right.
You can't make him peak. pretty
Right,
much.
you're
Like,
taking them
you're
right
up
to
and
that
then
point,
bring him back
and
down.
then the fucking main guy's gonna fucking
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think they
People
told
feel
us
like-
about this with like we've had a bunch of like local comedians on,
Yeah.
and they've kind of told us like the same thing, like that if you're an opening act, like you have to leave room for like the main headlining guy to be able to build out his show. Like you can't go over there and like start talking about all the shit he's gonna talk about because like people are here to see him. You know, in theory,
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
So it's kind of similar to that, I would say.
Exactly.
That's very interesting, though.
Exactly, bro. So we're opening it, and check this out, dude. This is probably one of the biggest crowds we've played. It was over 1,000 people in Bucana's event center, right? And we're playing like Swedish House, Cascade, like we're just dropping banger after banger, bro. And then fucking they come up to us and they're like, "Yo, Avicii's management is like, you guys got to chill it on the Swedish House." And we're like, "Oh fuck, dude." So from there we kind of learned like, "Yo, man, like we got to chill out because that's a bad
we learned.
reputation." Yeah, we learned,
Right.
right? But it's obviously it was a good lesson that we learned because that was like our third show we had played, and that started setting us up to be good openers, what you call a good opener. Because there's a lot of people that can be good, man, but like to be a good opener, you got to be crafted at what you do in a sense, like to be skilled to keep them there, right? And
Yeah,
keep
you
them
gotta read
engaged,
the
bro.
crowd.
Yeah, you got to be able to read a crowd. Because like think about it, if you're not playing top 40, how are you going to get people to stay interested in your set, right? So you got to think about all those things. And then another written rule I would say that he would agree with is that you can't play the main DJ's music. Like you got to make sure that's completely out,
I think
right?
that's a given.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got to leave their lane open. You know what I mean? It has to be open so that they can.
Yeah,
come
fuck that. So they
and
could
occupy
remember
that
me.
shit.
That's what I would do. It's like the last song is their
Yeah,
best
hey.
song. Like,
And people do that, man.
yeah.
And that's how you never get booked again,
yeah.
Misa.
Wow.
Bro, so like recently,
That's why they said they learned.
Yeah, yeah.
recently there was a DJ. I won't say the name of the DJ, but there was a DJ that played here locally.
DJ Silence.
And he called out the opener for that. He was like, "Yo, man, like that. How are you gonna play my song?" And a vlog, bro. So like, imagine that vlog comes out, and now that vlog's Paso is known for that, you know. So like,
Right.
there's a lot of those.
Because
things
you're the shit, bro, and I love you, right? That's why I did it. Here, I'll play it again. And then he goes,
What is it they say? You ain't redlining, you ain't headlining.
bro, you can't fuck up the equipment, man. You can't fuck up.
If you ain't redlining, you ain't headlining. That's the
All
same.
your volumes, all your
Right.
things,
Yeah, he
it's all
knows.
redlining.
He knows. You're a real raver, aren't you, Joe? How much ecstasy have you taken today?
I'm not talking about
Dude, that's
I can
cool.
just imagine Joe out there, like, just throwing his gang signs.
Just his
Like, yo,
gang signs.
This is the other corner.
Look at him. Joe, remember, you're not on mic, so just don't talk so much.
Yeah,
But you
shut
could
up.
at least brought up their Instagram
Yeah,
page,
thanks, Joe.
Jesus. This guy.
Who invited him?
Now, well, he's like, you know, I knew he wanted to be in the room for this one. He's like, Mazo vibes there, bro. I'm catching vibes all night, brother. So I was like, yes, sir. But yeah, dude. So real fast before we go to break here, because we're coming up on 39 minutes.
Damn, already?
What would you guys say was like the best fucking show that you guys have done?
Avicii,
bro.
Avicii,
hands down, bro. Because like, there's a video on YouTube, and we cut off the music, bro. So like, think about it: 1,000 people. We're playing Adele. We're playing an Adele
like
remix,
a mashup, yeah.
and this fool shuts off the music, bro, and it's so loud in there that it doesn't sound like the music cuts off.
Yeah,
Right.
people
So,
are
like,
singing.
they're singing that shit.
Yeah, bro. So like, I mean, that I still remember that to this day, bro. The chills that we got, just being like, fuck.
And they learned a lesson that day.
Yeah, and we
we
got in
learned a
trouble.
lesson.
And we got
we didn't get in trouble, but yeah, it's still.
Fuck
But that
that
gave
shit.
us the like, damn, this is what we could be doing. You know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
was
awesome, bro.
opening, yeah,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, dude. That's badass. Yeah, dude. You guys are fucking. From what it sounds like, I mean, you guys. I need to go catch one of your shows. That's for sure. But from what Joe said, my boy.
I want to be on stage next time they're up there, dude.
Dude, I'm sure they can make that happen.
Yeah,
Let's just
My
make that-
boy Chris Molina, who helps us produce the podcast, he had also heard of you guys, and so he was excited to actually interject some of these questions that I've been asking you. So it's kind of cool to see like your guys' progression and sticking at it, like your perseverance to keep going. Because that's kind of like one of the hardest things, especially when you're
So
pursuing
coming back after a couple of years.
passion.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude,
man, I
exactly.
agree.
Misa, you got any last minute questions before we hit? We go
Yeah,
to break real
yeah.
fast?
I gotta ask you a question. What's your all's favorite song to play? Is there like a one type of song that you guys are like, this song has to be played tonight for sure? Or do you guys just go like by day, like or the feel, like the vibe?
Exactly. What we try to do is we try to make every set different, so you won't hear the same set. Like if we play like this weekend, we're gonna play Friday and Saturday. You're not gonna hear the same thing.
It's gonna be totally different.
Yeah,
right?
there's too many songs. Of course, there's always that one song that's like, we need to play this one.
Right,
Like,
right.
This is the song, but yeah, we have too many.
I'd totally get not higher, dude, because I'd be playing the same song.
The same song.
Nah, bro, we try to keep it like pretty fresh, and then we retire them. Like if we played them twice or 3 times in a show, it's like, all right, like,
You're like,
that
that's
song
it.
is- yeah.
Okay.
That
It
song's
stays
done.
in your phone, and we bring it back. We'll bring it back, but yeah, not anytime soon.
Yeah, dude, that's badass. And like, it's cool because we've had Johnny Cage in here, and we
DJ
talked to him.
San.
We had DJ San. Shout out to them.
Cool. It's cool.
Low doses.
We had Low Doses, which is one of our homies, Samuel Molina. He makes music as well.
Oh, nice.
We've had different. Lavelle Jones, Aku the Master. We've had a lot of different G&D Waters. We've had different artists in here. But as far as like the DJing thing goes, it's a whole different scene, and it's a whole nother vibe.
So many different types of
Yeah, dude. There's so many types of
man.
like techno and like hard house. Like you guys were saying, like this type of genre, this type of genre. It's so like intricate in a way.
Yeah.
And you guys have to figure out how to balance that shit out. You know.
My wife has a friend whose husband does some type of DJ that's like 180 like beats a second or some shit. It's just like
That's
Bro,
hard
that-
to
that-
like that shit,
too.
and it's and I see them and you know and it just gets me like, yo, dude, how can somebody just be standing there for hours? Just like,
Yo,
it's so hyped up, bro. I can't do it.
If you go to a big festival and you go to like
EDC
or like ultra bass con, you'll be surprised.
But it's
how many
crazy though,
people
because
love
it's just
that
like,
stuff.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
all
Like,
night, all night.
All
dude.
night, bro.
And
All night.
EDC just like passed, right?
Yeah,
it was
bro.
like this past weekend.
Insane
Don't
experience,
remind me.
man. Insane
All right,
experience.
so all right, guys. So episode 99, conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, with our boys Mazo Vibe, John and John, J and J,
yes, sir, man.
Johnson and Johnson. These guys give fucking vaccines too if you need one.
cancel us,
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Don't cancel us.
before we go on break, man, I want to give a huge shout out. We're on episode 99. Our boy Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, he's just came out with his episode 100. His podcast is called the 1130 Podcast. You guys check him out. Chris was on there for episode 100. He talked a lot of shit about me and my hot chip challenge.
I had to, bro. Come on.
Hey, shout out to Dre, man. Congratulations, bro. Keep it up. We're about to be right there too. So, guys, go ahead and look him up. Dre on Wheels, the 1130 Podcast. You guys won't get disappointed for show.
Yeah, guys. So we're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we still got a lot of things to talk to these guys about. I want to ask them about their Halloween plans, or everybody about what our Halloween plans are.
Yeah, not Joe. Don't ask Joe.
Not Joe. I mean, Joe probably has some ratchet party to go to.
And a couple of raves.
Right. So we'll see what everybody's going to be doing for Halloween. We got some trending national and local topics we want to get into. And then I have at the very end 5 random questions. But I think we might go this or that segment this time. I don't know. Still trying to decide on that one. But yeah, guys.
This or that, Chris?
It's going to be this or that, yeah. So episode 99, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. And also, guys, we have fucking, what did I say this was? Roasted fish.
Yeah.
Chips from our boy Jacob at Exotic Snacks EP. We're going to give those a try. One of us may or may not throw up, and we'll see how that goes. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right.
I fucked that hoe and put it on DVD just for nostalgia. Bitch, I got the mojo, get jiggy like Austin Powers. Yeah, I be fiending because you know I be smoking every hour. When you dead and gone, that's the only time they give you your flowers. Yeah, but fuck them though, because I be in my element. And I be fucking bitches that be telling you they celibate. Them titties exquisite, play with a kitty till they get stiff.
All right, guys, we are back from break. Episode 99 of Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast.
Wow.
Featuring our friends from the Mazo Vibe. I was going to call you Mazo Boys right there. Sorry about that. But our homies from Mazo Vibe are here. Jonathan and John. J and J.
Good to be here,
in
bro.
the building.
Been fun. It's been fun.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah, dude. So this is like your first like podcast you guys have been as like a guest, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except, well, we tried to record it on
Yeah,
yours.
we
but
tried to record ours, but it
Didn't go well.
didn't go as planned.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
so-
It's all right. I commend the effort. So what's up with the... I mean, dude, that shit's hard. You should have heard my first
Chris is like, yeah, it's all right. I'll let it slide.
It's fucking terrible. But yeah, how are you guys feeling the vibes today, man? We're really excited that you guys are here. We're having a good time. I know Misa's had like 17 beers, so he might not be talking anymore. But how are you guys feeling the vibes today?
Nah, it's been dope, bro. So far, it's been cool, man, and it's been dope to hear that a lot of your crew was excited to have us. That's badass, man. Like that was pretty dope to hear.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So we got a few things that we have to get into, guys. Before we do that, I just want to shout out our sponsors really fast. We have our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes. This guy is a beast if you need graphic work, digital media design. He even makes videos, music videos, anything like that. Make sure you guys go hit up our boy Omar. He did our intro. A lot of the graphics you see in the podcast are all made by our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes. So if you guys need any help with making yourself stand out on social media and having good digital content, go hit up our boy Omar.
Sir.
We also got our boy Jacob from Exotic Snacks EP. This is roasted fish chips from China.
Yeah.
So we're going to try these. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm being honest. But if you guys want to try some exotic ass snacks, green tea Kit Kats, different types of Fanta, all sorts of different types of Lays and chips and shit, hit him up. IG Exotic Snacks EP. If you can't find him, hit me or Misa up and we will direct you to him. So go support our boy Jacob. And finally, last but not least, guys, we have some crazy shit over here.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you want to pull down the Zoom, Joe, so we can kind of show these items a little bit. We have a pendant from I&I Glass. This guy is my friend Aaron. He is a lamp worker and he blows glass. So we have custom pendants that he can make you guys. He can make this as custom as you need it to be. And we also have, who is this, Misa? That's the dude from fucking The Nightmare Before
it's
Christmas.
Jack, right?
Jack. And that's an actual pipe. So that's a whole ass pipe. I don't know how good you guys can see it. But this guy does amazing work, guys. And we're actually going to be giving this shit away on the 100th episode. Mm-hmm. So you guys want to tune into that. And that giveaway will be sponsored by our boy Aaron at I&I Glass. So just a shout out to our sponsors. Means to give him a quick round of applause.
Yes.
All right, so what we're gonna do? Let's try these chips since we have to do this. Let's
Hey,
try these
congrats,
out.
man. Congrats on almost getting to 100 episodes, bro. Mad
yeah, dude.
Mad
So-
respect on that.
That 100 episode is a milestone for us, and we will be dropping episode 100 next. Not this coming Sunday, next Sunday. It'll be the first Sunday of November. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can see when that shit posts. Every fucking Sunday we post episodes. So let's try these out, guys. roasted fish flavor Lay's.
Ooh.
I don't know.
You guys like seafood?
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that?
I'm a little curious to see how this
Pass
goes.
these around. Go ahead and pass them to Joe, Blue, and we'll give some to the Johns over here.
Oh wow.
What's the most exotic like chip flavor you guys have ever had? Because we've had some exotic shit.
Yeah, I think that's squid or
We had
was
like
it octopus?
squid or eel or some shit. So we had that here. Go ahead, get some of those. What's the craziest chip that you guys have ever had? Right off the top of your head.
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Go ahead.
Bro, those are fire though, dude.
I love
like
those fucking chips,
All right.
dude. Are you not a fan?
No, I'm a fan, but I was just saying I'm not an exotic. Like, I don't try very
exotic guy?
stuff.
I'm not very exotic either.
Salt and vinegar, maybe?
He's all, I got a little crazy and I got sour cream and onion.
Nah, the craziest chip I ever had was a hot chip challenge. That fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
dude. Yeah, so speaking of the hot chip challenge, all right, guys, let's try these. This dude already smacked a handful of
Done.
me.
Look at him.
We were going to do this in unison. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let's see how this goes. It's not bad. Oh,
Not that bad. Yeah, it's just like
that end flavor though?
Like the middle flavor.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It's
it
like
gets
that
better.
fish.
It gets
Yeah.
better. It doesn't start off too great, but it gets better.
Another one.
It gets better as or it gets worse? I don't know.
For me, it got better.
it's like fishy barbecue.
Yeah, those are great, dude.
Yeah.
I really like those. Those are amazing.
Those weren't as bad as they could have been.
Dude, okay, so Misa, tell us about this hot chip. It was bad, right? Are you still experiencing repercussions from this?
I honestly, it's my tasting. It's kind of off now. Yeah, and I gotta say, fucking Chris keeps saying that I only ate half of the.
You only
fucking
ate half
chip.
the chip.
He's full of shit.
You only ate half.
How much did you eat off of
It
it?
burned all the taste buds
I didn't
away.
eat any of it, but you didn't eat the whole thing. That's
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
did,
saying.
bro.
No, you didn't.
Blue, you saw how much was left.
Blue, don't lie.
That shit was not half.
Don't
you could
lie.
ask your son, Aaron. It was more than half for sure.
Wait, he went like 5/8?
No, dude, it was
Like a little bit more than
three
half?
quarters.
No way. Oh shit.
That's no.
It was more than what Chris took, so
Okay,
that's what matters.
Anyways, so you're okay. All I care about is that you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine, but
Here, so it's good.
Okay.
yeah. It's just I gotta say, guys, my shit fucking hurt.
I'm sure it did, dude.
Like it fucking hurt. It hurt. Like
Do you recommend it?
I mean, if you want to, why not? I'm not gonna tell you no. Yeah, it's a free country. You do what you want.
it's a free
Live
country.
your life.
It's a free country. Do what you want. Okay, so
If you want to feel like you're deep throwing the candle, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you guys an update on my hair since I cannot cut my hair until after November. Your boy's got some fucking hair problems over here. This shit's long, it's nappy, it's thick.
Yo, dude, I hope your wife don't leave you because holy
thick.
shit, you ugly.
Well, she left me to Oregon today, so
Well,
I
it's
don't
the
know.
start of it
That's
already.
the start of it, but it could be the hair. So because Misa did the hot chip challenge, I cannot shave my head until the end of next
Oh,
month.
how fucking crazy is that guy? Wow, he don't get to cut his hair.
It's pretty challenging, dude.
shit.
You know what I mean? So hopefully, guys, I'll make it. I'm not promising anything because my hair sucks and it's really hot and I hate my life sometimes. But anyway, so those are just some quick updates, some words from our sponsors. So make sure you guys go support all the people that support us. And let's talk about these local and national topics here, Joe. These are some trending topics that we chose. Some crazy shit is always happening in the world around us. So, you know, we like to get crazy, not too crazy. But what's the first topic we have today, Joe? Is it the Alec Baldwin shooting? Or okay, yeah, let's start there.
Oh my
Okay.
god! Speaking of chips,
So speaking of chips, yes. So this is on IG. It's a viral video. Essentially, there's a group of high school students passing out handfuls of hot Cheetos, which is my favorite chip.
hey, everybody knew that one guy or that one person that would always share their like big ass bag of hot Cheetos. Like I knew some of the people that would bring big ass bags and wouldn't share, like unless you were good friends with them, you know, like. And then sometimes I knew the person that was good friends with them, so I'd be like, "Yo, dude, can you go get me some hot Cheetos?"
Hook it up, hook it up.
Yeah, bro, hook that shit up. But then it would be those other people, those other guys. It's just like, yeah, I got you, homie. You know, like that. And he'll give you enough so you can save some for lunch. You know what I mean? Or like for later, or you forget about them, they'll be in your pocket all crushed. Yeah,
The real ones.
yeah,
The real
those were the real.
So you guys are pro hot Cheeto, right?
Oh hell yeah. Man.
Okay, so
You know, I want to say something weird. Right now, I love the extra hot Cheetos.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite.
the best.
I mean, you walk on the
I
wild
can't
side, huh?
find any, bro.
What?
Dude, they're running out.
Find any.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, that's a good thing that you brought that up.
Bro.
There's this little stand that they sell snacks there at the mall. I work at the mall. And I always
stock
go
up.
and she'll always have some there. And then I'd come and she's like, sorry, like they haven't come in yet. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? They come. And she only had like 5 bags after
There's
that.
a shortage of
There's a shortage of
extra
everything,
hot
bro.
fucking hot Cheetos. The
Yeah,
black
there
bag.
is, there is. I don't know if it got recalled. I don't know.
We're
it's
stuck
those
with
and
these
Hot Funyuns.
fucking-
Hot Funyuns. I can't find them anywhere.
Damn.
Breaking news on conversing with
Breaking
Chris.
Right, breaking
It's
news.
because I've been shocked. Because I've been trying to find some for like the past 2 weeks. Honestly, I've gone to like Family Dollar, Dollar
Right.
General, Walmart doesn't have them.
Dude, if
They're not-
Walmart
they're not-
doesn't have-
doesn't have
They're not
them.
at Albertsons either.
Hey, the Dollar Tree got some
Sometimes.
sometimes.
the Dollar Tree, sneaky Dollar Tree.
Or the small bags, but
Oh, okay.
All right,
That'll
so-
do
we
it.
get like 6 of them. You know,
That'll do it. That'll do it.
So during
Yeah, my girlfriend love
the
'em, man.
midst of this hot Cheeto shortage, extra hot Cheeto shortage, there's this video that I guys want you to watch real fast on Instagram. Joe, go ahead and cue this real fast. So it's a group of people passing out hot Cheetos. Go ahead and play it, Joe. We're not gonna get any sound, but they're passing out hot Cheetos, and then I don't know if you guys saw that, but out popped a rat from the fucking bag,
It's a mouse, Chris.
or a mouse, or whatever that shit was.
The girl right next to her.
Yeah,
is that a guy?
look at that. If you guys aren't fucking
Hey, okay, look, if you started off, okay, he already gave some to this kid right here.
that
And-
guy's demolishing.
yeah,
them.
he's already halfway through his fucking handful.
And he throws them out.
And then he throws the rest out when he sees that fucking mouse comes out.
Yeah, so
Munch it
if
up.
you guys are only
Oh, yeah,
listening on Apple Podcasts
Why
and
is he wearing
Spotify,
like a shower cap though?
oh, that's a mask. Isn't that his mask?
It's a shower. Look at the shower cap. Look.
He's wearing a fucking shower. Yeah,
That shit is fucking crazy, dude. But yeah, if you guys are only listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, go to our YouTube channel so you can watch what the fuck we're talking about. But yo, that rat coming out of that fucking hot Cheeto bag, bro, I'm like terrified now. I'm not picking up a big bag.
Wait,
of hot
I'm just
Cheetos.
trying
I
to
think
think.
it was alive that whole time.
it was a mouse.
It was well, well yeah, it had to be
what I'm saying, it's a
alive.
mouse.
Look, it runs on the floor. Look at
But
that
like
shit.
I'm saying, like you think like it got in like at the person's house, or you think
Nah,
it was in
I
the
think-
bag the whole
Packaged
time?
in.
I think
No,
it got
no.
packaged in, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think this guy opened it the night before or some shit. Had it halfway open, saved it for the next day when he went to school, and then that shit happened.
And then the rat was
But I'm
in
just
there.
trying to think, like, this guy didn't feel it the whole time. Like, he must have put his hand in there at
You
one
would have
point.
heard it like moving or something.
Yeah, dude.
man.
that's
That
true,
shit's
that's
crazy. So, what's the worst situation that you can think of where you would be chilling somewhere and then a fucking spontaneous rat or mouse?
Oh, dude, when
shows up.
you're going all out with your lady.
Like you're just balls
Yeah,
deep.
dude. It's just balls deep, and next thing you know, you open your eyes, there's a
You just see
fucking
it running.
There's a rat on her.
Oh shit!
There's a rat on her chest.
Yeah, dude.
What do you
You
guys got?
stop though.
No,
Nah,
Nisa's
probably
not stopping. Nisa's having another kid at that point.
You know what
Fuck
I've
it.
always
Yeah,
been scared of,
we'll call
bro?
him Mousy,
I mean,
Mickey.
Mickey.
All right, so real fast, before you say what you were gonna say, John, what would be the worst fucking situation? I have my worst situation for a rat to show up. What would be yours?
I would probably say getting food, bro. Getting food, like in some type of restaurant or something, and just seeing.
And there's
like
a rat in
anywhere-
there.
Yeah, man. I think that would just probably.
Yeah.
You
be-
go to Olive Garden, they serve you, and then it's just fucking shit comes out.
Yeah, exactly, man. Or just to see it running around there, like that probably.
Like,
be the worst
you know
place.
how at Olive Garden they hit you with the cheese and they're like, "Tell me when," and then so they're fucking hitting you, and you're like, "Okay, then like stop," and then the fucking little mouse just peeks his head out of the salad and shit.
Oh,
that'd be
dude.
the worst, dude.
you'll be like, I have that. Yeah, but you're still gonna eat over there.
So what about you, dude? Worst situation for a rat to pop up?
I don't know, man. Out the toilet, bro.
While you're taking a shit,
While you're taking a
Yeah,
shit?
like in New York, bro. Yeah, like while you're.
Oh, dude, that's
Imagine
true.
that.
That would be
I
fucking
didn't think
terrible,
about that.
dude.
That's pretty bad.
That's a pretty good one, honestly.
Right?
Yeah, I was thinking like, what if you're like in a confined space, like a bathroom, or like you're in your fucking car?
But not just that, but it's like in New York, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
you know how big those rats are, bro? They're like as
They're
big
like
as
dogs and shit.
Nah, they're like as big as that dad from the Ninja Turtles. What's his name?
Master Splinter, dude.
Yeah,
Well, he's from New York. That's where
well,
he's
that's
from.
what I'm saying, Chris.
Yeah, dude. So imagine if a rat got in your car. What would you do? Would you just like leave it in there? Would you just try to look for it? Like,
I'd sell my car for sure.
But what do they do? Do they bite?
I think they bite, they
bottom,
shit,
bro.
they fucking gnaw on all your shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about like I'm more scared of like actually touching the rat.
Hey,
or it jumping at me.
unless like you look at
Some
it and then
big-ass
the
rats.
next thing you know it's like stored litter. It's just he just starts talking and shit and then,
starts cooking and
yeah,
shit.
Like, I just found my new best friend.
yeah. Dude. It's like I'll adopt you.
Well, in that case he could stay. But I think if you had a rat in your car, you'd have some problems.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I don't know about dude. I don't know. It's
I mean,
fucking
I'd
nasty.
get it out and then
Well, how would you get it out? That's the biggest part. He's in your car,
a
like
broom or something. I don't know.
he's gonna get it in like the seats and shit, like all the
Scare it
hardest
out,
fucking
yeah.
parts to fucking reach. Like, dude, fuck rats. Dude, I saw that video and I was immediately like, fuck that.
I had to watch it
Yeah,
like
it's
4 times. I was like, what the fuck did that shit come out?
Yeah, it happens really
What is
fast. All right, so next topic we got. Did we? Okay, so we got the Alec Baldwin situation. Have you guys heard
Jesus
about this?
Christ.
This is a fucking.
So he's
This
not,
is crazy.
They don't know where he's at right now, right? From last I heard.
Well,
No, this is Alec Baldwin, the actor. So what happened was he.
yeah, just speak a little more into the mic.
Oh, my
dude.
bad,
There you
my
go.
bad.
There you go. But yeah, go ahead. Say what happened, dude.
Oh yeah, so what happened was
This is very interesting. Well, not
they were
interesting,
filming
but
a movie actually in Santa Fe,
Right.
right? And well, they gave him a prop gun, so it was supposed to have some blanks, but when they shot it, it killed a woman, yeah, and injured someone else.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think that's what I was saying was but from what I heard was that he's cooperating, but they don't know where he's at.
Oh, really?
So
He-
like
he
yeah,
dipped
like
out.
he's out somewhere. So I'm assuming. I mean, that's
Right.
imagine all the publicity and everything that you're getting,
Oh, he's
and it's not
gonna-
even your
Well,
fault, you know.
And for him, I mean, obviously he's gonna be able to get like the fucking best lawyer you can afford. And so, but the thing that I was thinking is like, imagine you're on set, right? And like, obviously, like, oh, there's gonna be a gunshot, and like, no big deal, and like, it's just another day. And then in this situation, like, you hear the gunshot, and then you actually see. I think it was what the director of photography or whatever that she actually got shot and killed, and then another crew member was actually wounded from like the ricochet of the bullet. But imagine being there, dude, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, dude, Alec Baldwin just fucking blasted this chick. Like,
He
what the
killed
fuck?
it.
Well, yeah, he killed it. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you guys think? Whose fault would that be though?
Nah,
That's
I
what
mean,
I've been trying to think of.
because when it comes to like scenes like that, it's very professional. I mean, you have people that are taking care of the props. Like they're even saying that when the gun came out, they yell out something like what
well,
was
there's
it?
like a hot word or whatever.
Yeah,
like
like-
a.
You know who else thought like that? Jet Li's son.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, Jet Li's
That's what I was
son.
gonna say. No, it was Jet Li or Bruce Lee.
Jet Li's son.
Jet Li is Bruce Lee's son, bro.
It was for the crow.
Crow.
The Crow, yeah.
Crow.
So yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. Dude, how bad would you feel if you're Alec Baldwin right now?
Like shit.
Like you just murdered someone on accident.
So they don't use like prop guns, or they
Yeah,
use like
it's
actual.
Well, yeah. So I mean, obviously, like I think they're real guns, and what they do is they load blanks instead. And I don't know how, but obviously this round that was loaded was in a blank. It was a live round, and it got fired off, and somebody died.
You're the director and he died.
Dude, that's
Was it a live round though, or was it like a blank that?
No, it was a live round because they even released like some more information that like the sheriff's office of like Santa Fe or whatever, they found like more than 50 live rounds on set. So these guys had live rounds for whatever reason. And then
Crazy, man.
unfortunately, I don't know if it got mixed up or, if it was like somebody wasn't doing their job. Obviously, there's going to be a huge lawsuit against the production company, probably even against Alec Baldwin. But this shit was fucking crazy, dude. When I saw that, I was like, dude, imagine working on that set and you see this happen. Like, what?
What are the odds,
Yeah, what are the odds, dude? And you're probably there tripping out, like, what the fuck?
It's so real.
Like, well, yeah, exactly. Like, I thought this was a movie. Like, no, like,
It's like
dude,
the Squid Games in the first episode when they were like,
yeah,
"This is
yeah,
just
yeah.
a game," and then the dude falls like, "Oh fuck!"
you're like, oh no, it's not anymore. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. You guys have any thoughts on this, dude? John, you got anything on this?
I mean, nah, man. I think it's just like, what the fuck, that's bad luck, bro. Bad luck for everybody that's involved in it, and like a situation that you never think is gonna happen.
Sad, bro. What about you, Jonathan? You got final words on that, dude?
Yeah, it's sad, bro. Like, I have no words for that, man. I wouldn't blame anybody. I just sad
It's
story,
life,
bro.
Yeah, dude,
sad
that shit's
story,
fucking
bro.
crazy, dude. Yeah, man, fucking. And what's crazy too is that like, do you think these guys are gonna finish filming this movie or they scrap the movie? Like, what happens to the
Probably
movie?
scrap the movie, no?
I'm sure they'll
Well,
finish it.
it
It's not the
depends.
first
Yeah,
time.
it's-
It's
it's
not the
probably-
first time somebody dies like on set and stuff like that. But
It depends
I mean,
how
it's-
much they've spent on the movie already. You know?
oh, that's true. But
The budget.
What do you think, Misa?
I don't know, man.
How would you feel if Alec Baldwin shot you?
It depends, dude. I mean, there's somebody that survived. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so if you were that guy, like, what are you thinking? Like, dude, Alec, come on, dude.
I don't know, dude. Like, have them like sign
get your
my,
shit together.
my scar or something.
Like, what are you doing shooting fucking
Yeah, dude.
live rounds on a fucking movie set, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Like, what's good with that? That's fucking crazy, dude. So,
know.
I don't know. All I know is, like, this is probably one movie I probably won't watch. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I definitely don't want to watch this one. It's, I think, what's it called? Like Rust or some shit? That's what it's called? The fucking movie. But anyway, so, okay, last trending topic that we have, Joe. Let's pull it up on screen here. Okay, so do you guys know who our boy Elon Musk is?
Of course,
sir.
man, of
Yes,
course.
sir.
This guy is crazy. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, dude. He's,
This guy is fucking crazy. He's wild. And like the title says here, Elon Musk could soon become the world's first trillionaire, bro. Trillion. Like, that's not, this doesn't even, that's not trillion. Trillion is like,
Gotta go like this.
yeah, dude, like it's a fucking whole nother hand gesture. I don't know. Have you guys heard about this, John? Did you guys see this? This guy's like, in his lifetime, he's projected to be worth over $1 trillion. Right now, he's
How
worth
is he?
2.9 or
200.
$219 billion. That's his net worth right now.
I think it's a race between him and Bezos, no? Bezos.
I think he's mopping
Yeah,
Bezos, right
Bezos
now.
is out.
It's actually a race between him and time, bro. That's $1 trillion.
Dude, a
That's
trillionaire,
a lot of
dude.
zeros, bro.
That's
How
never
do you,
like...
how do you even make that many ideas to like?
It's not even that much money in cash in this world.
You know what? The crazy thing is, I think that the multiplication factor at that level is just so high that I think once you get to a certain level, it's just it's gonna be growing really quickly.
Yeah, but you
know,
gotta get
because
to a level that you're stagnant. Obviously,
I don't think
This
so. 'cause
dude's
think
not
of-
stagnant
Yeah,
with
no,
anything,
because think
dude.
about the industries that he's in. He's in space. That's something that's never been explored. So his net worth there is only going to grow. I mean, and then in the electrical car, he's leading the race there. You know,
Right.
so I don't think his net worth is going to stop anytime soon. So I think he does have a legitimate chance, bro. And
And that's... And
It's gonna happen. And hey, Elon Musk, I know you're watching, motherfucker. You should sponsor our pod, yay. Thanks.
Yay. Yeah, but I think what John makes a good point. Like, dude, like the industries that he's in,
He's
are-
starting. He's
are-
opening the doors to that.
Well, yeah, he kicked a lot of those doors open, but these industries are gonna keep expanding. Like, I think by like 2050, like all cars in the U.S. have to be like, or manufactured cars in the U.S. have to be electrical. So like, this guy's way
how
ahead of
old
the
is he?
fucking game.
How old is he?
How old is he, Joe? See if you can pull up his name.
is he like 40?
or his age?
one of his
42?
goals.
He's probably like 42,
No,
dude.
he's probably like 50.
50. Oh, shit.
Okay,
So
so
he
this
has-
guy's gonna live at least another 25 years,
Yeah.
especially with all the fucking.
He's gonna live forever. if
He's
he
gonna
goes-
figure. Yeah, he's gonna figure
Well,
out a
he
way
might
to like
figure
move
out-
your
yeah.
consciousness
So
to like
another
a drive
fucking-
or something,
right.
bro. That you can. But I was gonna say he's trying to make travel to Mars available for like the normal
The norm
everyday
for-
human.
for me and
Would you
you.
take
He
a
wants to
flight?
start
Would you
a
take a
city.
flight like that?
Fuck yeah.
You would?
Not the first one. Not
It's kind of like, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like there was a time where, you know, there weren't any vehicles or anything, or a plane, let alone a plane, right? And then let's say throughout your lifetime, you see that, hey, you know, they're building planes now. Before I fucking died, there was probably a 90-year-old person that had never been on a plane. They got on a plane just because, hey, I want to be part of it. And that's how I see space. I feel that like all that, it's going to be possible maybe for our kids, our great grandkids, or, you know, our grandchildren.
He'll be going to space every
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah, and for me, I want to make sure that like, hey, at least I want to at least kind of feel what they're gonna be going through. It's probably gonna be like us going like on a road trip, like just boring on the highway, and then you know people bored going to fucking Mars. You know, it's like, bro, what back then? Shit.
You get there, get out, and stretch out. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we stop? I gotta piss. Yo, honestly, like I'd be down as long as they have Bud Light. I'm going wherever the Bud Light goes. If they have Bud Light on that bitch, let's roll.
Bring it with you.
You know what I mean? Let's go. And then if they're like, what they would do to entice me is like, bro, when you land on Mars, all the fucking Bud Light you could see and drink, bro, it's all yours. Then you get there, it's just red rocks and shit. But yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Like,
Like
course,
he's like,
The
oh, we got
Rockies.
Coors instead. But what I was tripping out on, dude, is like, there's never been a person in the history of life to ever reach $1 trillion?
You know,
I think there was.
I honestly am still skeptical. I mean, that you make a good point, Stumpy, but I still feel that he won't, but maybe his son or someone.
Somebody in his lineage will
yeah,
fucking
exactly.
So
hit
the
a
estate,
trillion.
He'll set
the Elon
it up
Musk
for them.
estate will be worth $1 trillion.
Oh yeah, dude, by far, yes.
Just-
that shit's crazy.
but I mean,
Just because, I mean, we
he's
were
got-
talking about like 25 years, right? That's, we'll give him 25.
We'll give him
years.
25. We're being like, that's like the median. We're not being generous. We're saying, hey,
Yeah.
75 is a normal age to get to, I would say.
Yeah. I think it would take at least 50 more years to be there. I mean, we'll get there.
Right.
But
I
don't
mean,
think
but
it's
if you
gonna be
think
here.
about it, when did he actually start making money? And then because it's like, yeah, he's 50 years old, but it's not like he started making money like right when he was born, right? He was maybe in his 20s when he started making. So maybe in 25 years, he made $219 billion.
Do you know like a little bit about him? He was he had a pretty big house, so he would rent out his house for like college parties, and that he would start collecting money. Like that was one of the first businesses that he had.
God damn.
Look at this guy.
This guy's a fucking hustler, bro.
Yeah, bro, he really is. Like that dude is really a hustler. And then to PayPal and then selling PayPal, you know, like all that shit that you did. So
Damn, that's fucking wild. Joe, can you close the share?
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Fucking okay. So this guy started with PayPal. He invented PayPal.
Yeah, he invented PayPal.
I didn't even know that. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
yeah, he sold that and then he took all
PayPal's
that money
trash.
and fucking put it. Hey, but it was unique at its
No,
time.
at
bro.
its time, yeah. But now I'm like, you use PayPal, loser. You know what I mean? Like,
Cash
He
App,
sold it like when it was like popping too.
Yeah, he did, bro.
But yeah, that was one of the first ways like where you could fucking pay other
Yeah,
people. Like there wasn't no Apple Cash, Facebook Messenger shit, like
No
Zelle.
banking.
Like you know what I mean? Fucking
Internet.
That's
that
so
is
convenient,
crazy,
bro. So fucking convenient.
dude. Jesus Christ, Elon Musk, you beautiful bitch, a trillionaire, huh?
We'll have him on the
Hey,
podcast.
Misa, how
for sure.
For sure, bro.
I'm
what's
all doubting him. I'm sorry, Elon.
No,
I love you, man.
yeah,
I love
he
you,
bu-
man.
he thrives off doubt.
He could have
you know what I
sponsored
mean?
us, bro.
Oh, shit.
So Misa, what's real fast? What's your net worth estimated at?
Probably like $2 or $3.
$2 or $3, $200,000 or $300,000 pesos. Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else on this, Misa?
Yeah, dude.
Trillionaires. What would you do with $1 trillion?
That's what I was gonna ask. Is like
Fucking build a
having
planet?
all that money. Like,
Everything. I would do
everything. I would do literally every fucking thing.
Just be crossing.
but
them
you
off.
just run out of things to do. You know, with
There's
all
a lot
that, your
of
money
things
just never runs
Oh,
out.
dude, that's hilarious.
I don't know, man. I'll just burn it all.
Bro, I went
And
to
watch everybody
I went,
just like
Start a
cry.
fire with money.
Yeah, dude.
Check.
I went to this event,
That's part
bro,
of everything.
and it was a $10 billion event. It was called the $10 billion event. And one of the speakers, he came out, and his name is Ed Milet. And he's like, let me get this out of the way. I just bought an island. I own a jet. Like, I got all the cars and all that. Like, that's who I am, right? But he was there to give motivational shit. But I was just like, imagine having the money to do all that, right? Like, you
Buy
bought a
an
fucking island, bro.
To even say, hey, I just bought an island.
Like, who do you call?
Where do you go, dude? Actually, hold on. I forget where I was, and we actually Googled like how to buy a fucking island or islands for sale, and yeah, they have them like off the coast of Florida, like islands, like fucking
There's a number.
250,000, bro, like whatever. It's crazy. Like there's a fucking market, and then you can find some lady that's like the island expert, and she'll fucking.
If you had the money, would you buy an island?
Depends.
I mean, I don't know. What's the point of having your own island?
You guys
Have a night.
Like, are you gonna Jeffrey Epstein kid like shit? Like, are you gonna fucking be doing all
No,
this
but-
shit?
You could throw a badass festival.
it's
there.
like your own mini continent, bro. Like you own that shit.
But I think if you're that rich, bro, like it probably is hard to get privacy. So like I think that's what a big reason is. Like, hey, let me just get my own place, like only friends, and invite people that I invite.
I
to
wouldn't
be here.
invite Chris. Fuck that.
Imagine how crazy it would sound if I call up John and like, hey John, what are you doing this weekend, dude? Oh, just got a few errands to run. Well, you want to fly to my fucking island? Do you want to come to my island? All the way to my fucking island. Like, dude.
What time?
I hope I can say, like, let me jump on my jet.
It's like,
What
dude,
time?
it's I get what you're saying. Like privacy, it must be hard, but like you could also go buy like acres of land somewhere in like Montana and
I'd
have
buy
like
a country.
fucking. You can
buy
have
like
like an estate over there, like completely closed off, like where nobody can get to it. Like I think an island is a little extravagant.
Yeah, that's
You know
what you
what I mean?
say until you have the fucking money to buy one.
Until I buy an island in 10 years, you guys will be at my island, and then John will be like, extravagant, huh? Yeah, it was.
Chilling with Elon Musk and everything.
Yeah, dude. Elon Musk is there. He's like, I got a bigger island than this.
I got a whole planet. It's called Mars.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't buy an island, honestly, but I it would be.
Yeah, you
cool,
would.
I guess. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be like a CBD island. Just grow a whole
You mean
bunch
a
of
Delta?
CBD. Yeah.
Delta what?
Delta 8 island. Like
Delta 8.
that'll be like the only cash crop on the island. Like no corn, no wheat, none of that. Delta 8.
Dude,
Everywhere.
I'd buy Texas and then sell it to Mexico. That's what I'd do.
Why would you buy? You're not gonna buy Texas.
Yeah, dude, you can.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No, you couldn't.
If you tell Texas, yo, I got $1 trillion.
Oh, okay, for a trillion. Trillion? Yeah, that's a big old check, bro. A trillion is a big old check.
We'd be cleared of debt.
All right, so let's wrap up these topics and let's get ready to wrap up the podcast here. But we're gonna do this or that segment with you guys. But before we do that, you know, given the fact that we're talking to some DJs here, I just want to get like your top 5 like musical acts like for each one of you guys. And it could be whatever. Like, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I like fucking Wiz Khalifa. You know, like, I'm all over the place. So you guys, you know, it doesn't have to be DJs. It could be like whatever kind of music you guys like.
It's probably gonna be DJs.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a bunch of DJs I don't know. But yeah, top 5. If you guys want to go, if you want to go first, Jonathan, or John wants to go first. If you guys want to just go top 5 acts, paper, scissors, rock. This is very important right here.
Look at these guys. They're like one of the same.
They literally.
Oh my God,
hit
look at
every
this.
single one the same.
Jesus.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Bro, so that's how we decide who like plays the first track and
Right.
shows.
Dude, okay. At arms.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So John, who we got?
That's what we should have done for the
I'm
hot chick
first. Oh, I'm
challenge.
first. All right, cool. I'll do I think for me, it's a little bit more genres. Same thing. I listen to a lot of DJs, but I couldn't narrow them down when I was coming over here. So I think obviously tech house, man, that's something big that I listen to. I surprisingly like a lot of R&B, man. I was a big fan of the Sunday night. Do you guys remember Sunday Night Love Jams?
Yeah, they would play the
Fucking-
They still play them, don't they?
What do you mean?
104.3.
I haven't heard them anymore,
Yeah,
bro. I try to
every Sunday,
they still
Sunday
do 'em?
night.
So that was
yeah.
dope to hear back when I was a little younger, right? I've recently started listening to a little bit more like reggaeton and that type of stuff. My little sisters have gotten into me, and then I started learning about what is it that fuck, bro, that Mexican music like
Corridos?
yeah, but the narco corridos.
Corridos.
Yeah, man, I started learning
the
a little bit about
the
that.
drug selling stories.
Yeah,
right?
and then hip hop, man.
All
and
them
of course hip-hop.
tequaches,
Yeah, man. So my little sisters are into that music a lot right now, and also trying. They're
like
there's
Jenny
about a-
69.
Like, my mom, bro. My mom on TikTok. My mom on TikTok, bro. My mom
Oh
on
my
TikTok
God.
talks about that, bro. She's like, they make jokes about that.
That's funny,
Yeah,
dude.
bro. So it's cool to see, man. So like, there's about a 7-year gap there. So trying to relate with them, got
Right.
a little bit more familiar.
Oh,
with
hell
that,
yeah.
man.
So your thing is you're not like as focused on individual artists or groups. It's more like certain genres that like you
genres, man,
that you're
moods.
attracted
Yeah, like
to.
I'm trying
Okay.
to.
Bad Bunny.
Okay, damn, right.
From what I heard, Bad Bunny.
Okay.
No, this is from what I
Oh,
heard.
so if you had
Bad
to pick
Bunny.
his top 5, okay,
Yeah,
Bad
yeah,
Bunny.
yeah.
let's-
I was waiting for your top 5 artists, bro. I don't know.
No, he picked top 5 genres.
do you got a top 5 artist?
Yeah, you got to know.
Okay, yeah, dude. I mean,
There's some
to me, I
artists
think-
that just blow your mind. Bro.
right.
Honestly, one's basic as fuck, but it's Alesso. I'm a day one. I'm a day one.
Gotta get that chest pat.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Yeah, Alesso's one
Okay.
of them. Who would I say? Axwell is another one, bro. When he used to produce, that was when I got into music. When he was like super huge. He's coming back with Swedish House Mafia, so that's pretty cool. But Axwell by himself, he was one of my favorites. Who else? Who's blown my mind recently? Nicole Madaber, she was good. She's another DJ. She was
Joe's over here throwing gang
Badass.
signs.
Every fucking day. James over there, fucking Joe's over here calling hits and shit.
Yeah, bro. Above and Beyond is another one. I fucking to this day I ask Alexa like play Above and Beyond, and
Right.
I could listen to every track. And the other one would probably be Drake, bro.
Bro, I love fucking
Only
Drake.
one I knew.
Yeah,
Only one I knew.
top five, because I could ask
Oh,
Alexa for
shit.
any type of family event or whatever. If there's people over, I could
Right.
tell Alexa play Drake, and she'll fucking play banger
Banger after banger.
Because that's all he makes, brother.
That's what. Fucking Misa with the most confident answer, and he doesn't even listen to Drake. This guy doesn't listen to him. Me, on the other hand, I'm a certified lover boy. You know what I'm saying. So I fuck with Drake. I mean, I am. I'm certified, and I'm a lover boy. So you know what I mean.
Hey, Chris.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
You are one pathetic
I knew that one
loser.
was coming. But anyways, yeah, Drake, solid. He's one of my favorite artists for sure. Misa, do you want to give a top 5? Misa doesn't listen to anything that was recorded after, or if it wasn't recorded before 1960, he doesn't listen to it.
I'm a big old school blues guy. I grew up listening to like Led Zeppelin. I grew up listening to Robert Johnson, of course, Billy Waters. I love James Brown. I love Michael Jackson and Elvis for sure.
CCR. You guys ever heard of CCR?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, this is his fucking ringtone.
Yes, sir.
Or you know how they do the callback tones, or they used to do callback tones. Like he still has his as a CCR song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that fucking
That's just not
Vietnam
Chris.
song or whatever.
That
What song
explains
is
the
that?
bandana, man. It makes sense.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
What's-
I mean, it makes me sweat all the time, but it's all
That's
good.
cool.
You look like CCR. You look like your name. should
CCR
be
is this shit,
CCR.
man. If you guys don't even like one song of CCR, we can't be friends.
Bro, I was gonna say because like
That's
for us,
unique.
it was always fun. He used to love playing like the '80s, like freestyles and all that type of stuff when we used to do the old school stuff. And I used to like the what's it called? Like Chubby Checker and all that type of stuff. The 50s and
Oldies,
60s,
bro,
yeah, the oldies, man. So those were fun for us to play, man. Those were sections like in the family parties and weddings that we used to have. Pretty
and those are still fucking bangers to this fucking day,
people have
bro.
anyone,
Like,
people have a good time with them, man. It's good vibes, bro. Good
Dion
vibes.
and Chuck.
Dude,
all
Dion
those-
was hard,
yeah,
bro.
dude, all those guys go hard, bro.
That,
for sure.
yeah, that shit. That's true. Those fucking oldies.
Buddy
were the shit
Holly, hell yeah. Every day it's getting closer, going down.
All right, guys. Let's start to wrap up the podcast here. Does anybody know what time it is? Joe, do you have the time?
Time is it?
Anybody got the time?
It is time for the This or That segment here at Conversing with Chris and Mizo, the podcast, hosted by your boy, Chris Marcus!
It's lit. All right, guys. My name is Chris Marcus. I'll be your host for this or that segment here. This segment, I'm going to ask Mazo Vibe over here some rapid fire this or that questions. Don't think too much about it. Just give me your first answer, the first thing that pops into that little head of yours.
Yes, sir.
You let me know. Little. I mean, he's got a small head.
Well, compared
I
to
got
yours.
a fucking dome.
Compared to yours,
Yeah,
yeah.
so all you little ass headed people in here, y'all better show some respect. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, your head is like that because it's nothing but hair.
That's true, but it's okay. All right. So, guys, we got some this or that segment, or this or that questions. What should we do? Should we tag team them? Should we go one at a time? What do you think, Misa?
Just ask him like a question, bro.
All right, so let's go with Jonathan. I'll hit you with a few, and then we'll get to John.
All right.
All right, so I got some for you. Are you an EDC guy or an Ultra Fest guy?
EDC.
Oh, damn.
Actually,
He
let's
didn't
do
even
it.
finish that question.
Let's do it like this. Let's go you, and then I'll throw it to him because I want to get both your fucking answers. So EDC or Ultra?
EDC all the way. EDC.
EDC Ultra?
EDC, bro.
Damn,
EDC.
EDC players here.
Bro,
Okay.
I'm sad I didn't go this year, bro.
What does EDC stand for?
Electric Daisy Carnival.
Bro, crazy fact. How many times have you been? Like 9?
Like 9.
You guys
fucking times,
went to
bro.
this last one, right?
Nah, we
No,
didn't.
we
Not this
didn't.
COVID one. We're supposed to. We had tickets, but we sold them because they kept getting pushed back.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So we ended up having to cancel the trip.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
But
Well, at least you guys
veterans,
have
EDC
been,
veterans.
though. That's
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Have you guys been to Ultra?
I haven't.
That's a
actually.
little harder to get to, huh?
Not interested. I just
Not interested?
I'm
It's-
interested, of course,
okay.
but
EDC
that
is-
over EDC.
EDC is cool because it's during the night.
Right.
Ultra's during the day.
Okay.
And so, like, imagine raving at 12,
Yeah, dude.
12 in the afternoon.
Well, when you
bro,
get
like-
older, that sounds good, man. It's called day drinking.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe now, bro. But when we're younger, it was like, I don't know, man.
All right, let's get some more music here. We got another question for you guys. Would you guys go with Avicii or Tiesto?
Avicii.
Avicii.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So, if you had a headphone preference, do you like over-the-head headphones or earbuds?
Over the head.
Over the head.
Okay.
Thank God we had them. They didn't have
Yeah, dude.
Overhead,
God,
overhead,
shit.
all that
We almost used the earbuds, bro.
This is
They
home
fucking
right
got
here.
out of here.
This is home right here.
Vodka or whiskey?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Beer or seltzer?
Beer.
You're bro.
Bone in or bone out?
Bone in, bro.
Yeah, bone in, bone in.
You guys are sick.
Hey, Chris is a little bitch. He likes his chicken
Like
tenders.
I
and
like
chicken
mine.
nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Bro, order
chicken nuggets.
Order chicken tenders.
Dude, that's all I need, dude. Like right now, I'm gonna have like 7 chicken tenders right now. You know what I mean? That's what I eat: chicken tenders or chicken nuggets or chicken sandwiches. That's it.
Like 7 of them.
All right, sweet or spicy?
Spicy all the way.
Spicy.
Reese's or Snickers?
Snickers.
Reese's.
Oh, right here,
one, bro.
right here.
Snickers. Oh, get out of here.
Bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking. Well, you guys get all pissy when you don't have a fucking Snicker. Or what?
Dude, what the fuck? Reese's?
Yeah,
Bro, Reese's is like the best fucking candy ever, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Says who?
Says ever.
Yeah.
Says ever.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
gotta do a poll, bro.
Look it up.
Yeah, we'll do a poll.
Somebody look it up. All right, I got a few more for you guys. McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah.
Okay. Queso or salsa?
Guess who?
Salsa.
What? That you're wrong. You're
Depend. Well, it has
you're
to be
wrong right there,
Mexican
brother.
Spicy salsa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the queso, dude.
Yeah, spicy salsa. Bro.
queso,
I
dude?
ate spicy.
If the
salsa
queso,
for
if the
breakfast
queso is
today, I'm not
spicy,
gonna lie.
if the queso is spicy, then yeah,
Alright,
dude,
yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign me up, coach.
Because I can't just have
You pick
Velveeta
salsa?
just without. No spice.
Like I said, queso. Are we
We're
talking about like
a
spice?
proper
chile
Mexican
con queso?
chile con queso. We're not
Chorizo
talking
and everything?
about a
Dude.
block of cheese.
All right,
Okay, okay.
yeah. I'm gonna,
All right.
Block of cheese or fucking.
well, I don't know. You're fucking white, bro. That's all you
Yeah,
eat.
I'm white, dude. Yeah, I'm white.
Mr. Marquez.
Yeah. Fucking Chris.
His middle name is Paul.
Yeah,
Come
my-
on,
yeah.
get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty bad. All right, I got 3 more, and we'll wrap this bitch up. Are you guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Regular or sour Skittles?
Sour.
Sour.
Oof, that's a dude.
No comp.
Okay, pink Starburst or red Starburst?
Pink.
Red.
Red.
Pink.
Pink.
Pink is the best.
The more I
They're both
ask
good,
these
they're both good,
questions, the
but
more
red.
I don't like
Pink is
Misa.
the best.
I should have asked these questions before I started
This
this.
episode's gonna be
All
the
right.
breakup.
Last one.
I'm not even gonna get to 100, motherfucker.
Last one. Are you guys fucking hoodie with the double pocket like that, or the hoodie with the zipper in the middle?
Nah, hoodie, double pocket,
Double
I'm gonna go
pocket.
with a zipper.
zipper.
Double.
Yeah, because look, hold on. There's times where like it gets fucking hot and I get irritated, you know? And then like every time I'm irritated, everything just seems to piss me off. So if I'm taking off my sweater, it's gonna piss me off even more.
That's what happens when you're irritated.
Yeah, dude, that's why when I get
just wanna be able to
irritated,
zip it?
Zip it right there and then. I can still keep it on, feel a little fresh at the same time, you know? And then when the wind blows, dude, I look like a badass hell.
Hey, there you go.
Just saying.
All right, guys, that was this or that segment with our guys from
Yes.
Mazo Vibe. I think you guys did well. How do you think they did, Lisa?
Hey, I'm surprised
They
that these,
answered every
guys, that these
question.
guys hang out because there were a lot of differences there.
Right.
But
That's how we roll, bro. Yin and yang, bro. Yin
Yin and yang, bro. That's a big thing, bro. Yin and
That's
yang.
what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, he's more like Ying, and I'm more like Ying too. We're not like
Yeah.
Ying Yanging over here. But yeah, dude. So that was our this or that segment, guys. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Let's get some final words real fast. Misa, go ahead. Final words on today's episode.
First of all, this fucking beer is blue. God bless, man. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, Joe. Thanks for being our producer again. Jonathan, John, guys. I was excited to see you guys. Hopefully, we get to have you guys back again. I want to wish you guys some best of luck. One of these days, for sure, me and Chris, you're gonna see us out there, man. We'll be fucking rolling on drugs and shit like that, but partying. But I know we'll be having a good time listening to y'all's jam.
We'll provide the vibes, bro. We'll provide.
Yes,
Vibes,
thank
vibes.
you. Yes.
I'll be passed
Not
out
the
in the
drugs,
restroom.
the vibes.
Yes, everybody listening, guys, I want to thank you guys once again. Episode 99. Holy fucking shit. I told my wife I was only going to do this once, but hey. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. You guys make sure to stay safe and stay fresh.
Jonathan, final words today, man.
Well, thank you guys for having us, for sure. This was so fun. I didn't expect it to be this fun, honestly. I was
Damn, he was expecting a shit show, dog.
I was expecting serious questions. I was like sweating. I thought I was gonna be sweating. Like, oh, I don't know what to answer. But yeah, no, this was fun, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for having us, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Mazo Vibe. And if you guys want to check out our backyard sessions, we have those. We try to have them like once a month. We just had one this last week, but we stream those on Twitch. So if you guys are interested in watching that, go to our Twitch. It's also at Mazo Vibe or Mazo Vibe as a username, and you'll find us there.
Hell yeah, dude. Mr. John, final thoughts.
Hey, brother, well, I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate you inviting us, and it was dope, man. It was dope. You guys have a dope thing going on here, and once again, congratulations on almost getting to 100 episodes. Doing a podcast myself, man, mad respect on you guys keeping the consistency of almost 100 episodes, man. And this was a lot of fun. You guys got a good thing going here.
Oh, yeah,
And thank you.
I only come back for the beer and the bitches, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's a big part of it, bro. That's a big part of it.
Well, we've been lacking on bitches for a while now. You know what I mean?
You're the bitch. So.
All right, guys. So yeah, dude, shout out to y'all for being here. Misa, Joe, Blue. You look good, dude. You look really good today, Blue.
Joe?
No, Blue. Yeah. Joe, you look like Joe, so you're good.
Basic-
You're par for the course.
basic Joe.
Take that hat off. Jesus Christ, you guys lost already. Go Braves. Anyways, just kidding, dude. All right,
World Series,
No,
bro.
yeah, dude. Thank you guys for sliding through. Jonathan, it was nice to meet you, man. I already knew John. We had already fucking had a previous relationship. We used to work together, so you know we have that.
You
that
sweating balls?
Well, not that kind of relationship. It's a coworker relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, just kidding.
So I already kind of knew a little bit about you, but it was cool to have you guys on here to actually talk about what you guys are doing, what you guys got going on. And like Misa said, we wish you the best. We want to welcome you back for round 2. Anytime you guys are down, we can definitely get that in. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being so cool and opening it up to us and telling us a little bit about your story. And for that, with all that being said, guys, episode number 99.
99. How do you say it in Spanish? Say it in Spanish.
99.
Wow.
That's a lot of episodes. So
Yes.
with that being said, guys, we are... out. Sheesh. God damn. That was the loudest fucking... You sounded like you were dying.
Bitch, I get you tapered like a new fresh haircut. Put it in ignition, now a nigga got his keys stuck. Zanny got amnesia, hoes down, G's up, bitch. Ooh, hit me back with the addy away.